I'm going to call this a near perfect game of Magic. This is a pre-modern, and I'm playing my boomerang deck. So, turn 1, they're on play. I boomerang their tap land. I portent and choose to keep, seeing that I'm able to Tangle Wire them down to progress the game longer for a bit. Saw a bunch of lands on top, so I said, okay, I'll get to keep advancing my board state with double Tangle Wire here. I don't have a Howling Mine effect, unfortunately, but that's okay. Turn 3, we're just going to tap them down with their Tangle Wire. They're on triple Treetop Village draw, so they're a little slow, and I'm just keeping them tapped down. Cast a second Tangle Wire to make sure that they remain tapped down. I don't want to let them just tap 2 and then land drop and have 2 mana on their turn. So I just keep overplaying these Tangle Wires to make sure that they're fully tapped out on their turn. This is turn 5. Our opponent still hasn't played their first spell for the game. We're not in a great spot, but we're pretty deep into our deck without seeing any Howling Mine effect, but that's okay. Tap 2. Near perfect draw and upheaval. We get to completely reset the game. Use our pitch a second Ancient Tomb to the Mox Diamond to keep our hand under 7. They just pitch a bunch of cards. And now we'll play the Tangle Wire game again. We're playing Tangle Wire to tap 1 permanent the first time. We're over-tapping ourselves, but it's just completely denying them the resources. Lotus Petal is a nice draw. I probably should have played it because I could have tapped it to the Tangle Wire, but, minor, but definitely a thing I could have done. Turn 9, our opponent still hasn't played a spell for the game. Another Tangle Wire is a spicy draw. So really going to keep them tapped out for a while. Tapped our own Tangle Wires, tapping 4 permanents. They'll have 4 to tap on their turn, which means we're completely tapping them out still. Chain of Vapor is a great draw. It's basically drawing another Tangle Wire. 5. We'll just bounce our Tangle Wire. Could have sacked a land to bounce both Tangle Wires. I didn't think it was needed at that point, but definitely a thing we could have done. Again, no Howling Mine effect. A Howling Mine effect would have been wonderful, but beggars can't be choosers. We're on turn 12, and our opponent still has not cast a spell or had more than 1 untapped mana through 12 solid turns. Tap down 4. Find a portent. Ooh, Black Vise-Upheaval and Sabo's Web. Sabo's Web is obviously disgusting versus them when 3 of their lands will then not untap. I draw my Vice from my portent. They tap all of their permanents again. They play a land for the turn. Turn 13 now. They still haven't played a single spell for the game, nor had more than 1 untapped mana from the entire game. I set it up to draw my Upheaval. I over-tap to float a mana so that I can cast the Black Vice. I start dumping everything, and they concede with 14 cards in hand and us having Black Vice in play. We made it through 13 turns, and our opponent never cast a spell, and we won the game.